Hi there and welcome back to Torment, Tides of Numenera. I've just talked to all the aspects and now it's time to return to the real world where the children of the Endless Gate are undoubtedly waiting for us. But let's examine that first. These look remarkably like the resonance chamber. This laboratory must have been constructed from memories of your sire's first experiments with it. And let's go back. What will we find here? What will we find out? What could be our new goal in the Valley of Dead Heroes? Who will be alive? Who will be dead? We'll find out. We're about to find out. Has our curious Nano been too curious? Probably yes. Should have waited a bit for the challenge. And what's this? You did it. This whole place feels, I don't know, brighter now. But don't get cocky. The sorrow can still kill you well and good in the real world. Find Mazov. Before that happens. Mazov. What do you suppose I should do now? Find Mazov. He should have the answers. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. Farewell. And
yes, now.
I guess we'll go back here, right? Still here, but what do you know?
Much better.
And we're back to the valley. To the caverns. Will we be prisoners? We're about to find out. We need to rest, but where can we rest in this unforgiving place? There they are again. As consciousness flows back into your mind, you hear gasps around you. She is like Lord Inifir. The whisper carries reverence, jealousy, and pity in equal parts. You open your eyes to see the piebald man peering down at you. He startles and backs away. I am sorry, my lady. I did not know, he protests, falling to his knees with bruising speed. Forgive me. He presses his hands to the stone in front of him and bows his head, exposing the back of his neck. We won't break his neck. We're a curious Nano. We're not a killer. Since you failed to kill me, it seems you owe Lord Inifir a death. No. We'll just send them away. They are really irritating to have around. We will not forgive anyone who just tried to kill us for us trying to save these poor guys. Get out of here! Wordlessly, he scrambles to his feet and flees the chamber. A piece of paper flutters out of his pocket as he goes, but he doesn't notice it. In his haste to leave, the paper lands at your feet. You pick it up as his footsteps recede in the valley. This note was in Motley's pocket. The ink is brown and cracked and might be blood. Most of it is illegible, scratched in a hasty scroll, but you can make out 4 numbers at the bottom. 5143. More tomb codes. Undoubtedly. So, thankfully we saved them. Through sheer luck. Talira says, thank you, stranger. I can't express my gratitude enough. The memorialists owe you a great debt. She steps closer, lowering her voice, but though we are safer here now, the true danger still lies beneath. You must stop the children of the Endless Gate. Their gate is within the necropolis itself. Close it, and you may free this valley. I will help you in any way that I can. Tell me about yourself. My true name is Talira Kyo. I was buried here long ago to await the coming of paradise. What's this paradise you speak of? She considers you anew, as if determining your worth. My people are the memorialists, those who have discovered that this world is already filled with the dead. Though we walk and talk, we do not live. Such is the paradox we face. The only escape we have is to remember who we were. We've been placed here as a test to see if we as a people are deserving of the good that is our birthright. Together we must rediscover our graves and the true names we held in life. If all could do this, paradise awaits. But should all forget, she stares beyond you, at a future only she can see. The world will be cut off from paradise forever. The circle of rebirth will continue without purpose or end. This dismal non-life will be all we ever know. Again. You may call me Talira, okay. So nothing more? How do I find this gate of the cultists? I have learned a great deal while held hostage. These children have loose tongues. All the looser for their insanity. The gate and their lord InXile can be found in the tomb 1254. Go and stop them if you can. And can you tell me how the terminal works? Talira laughs softly. Would that I knew! The necropolis is a vast underground complex, so vast that generations of memorialists have yet to explore it all. The terminal and those like it in the tombs themselves will take you where you want to go through its magic. All you must do is press the correct key sequence. The ancient memorialists carved numbers into the terminal so that we could more easily record and return to any location we desired. The pedestals in the tombs themselves have additional features. Pressing the central button will return you here to the surface, while the buttons surrounding it will take you into an adjacent tomb beneath the direction. It is through this discovery that we've been able to explore the necropolis in a more orderly fashion. Okay, now that they're gone, is it possible for me to rest here? It is relatively safe, yes. I will keep watch to ensure it. Just let me know whenever you wish to retire. Just like now. We're totally depleted of resources. Of course, she rose from her waist. I will watch over you, as you do. Thankfully. We are healed. What do we have here? Pellucid rep negative. What is that? Some clothing? What do we have here? Is that this thing? Oh, yes. -1 intellect edge. Okay. But +2 intellect, 1 damage per effort applied. Okay, yeah. That's not that good. Well, we should explore further, shouldn't we? Now we could look at these things. These rocks appear to have been brought from the outside and welded into place somehow, sealing this entrance. This material is springy to the touch, but impossible to damage. You can make out only diffuse shadows beyond it. What will we find here along this way? We must examine everything. Abundant bowls, rotted fruit. Incense and other oddities fill the corridor. Tokens brought to honor the dead. These green lights are part of the original architecture built into the wall itself. Thousands of names scroll across the surface of this sphere. There's no indication of how they died, assuming that's what the names mean. This jar is filled with ashes, more ashes than one human body could produce. This jar is warm to the touch and vibrating slightly. Is there a ghost in there? A susurrus of voices whispers from this jar every so often. So are we just a simulation?
Yes,
Is it that?
now.
It's that old topos. And what is this? What is this thing?
Yes.
The stars themselves, have they aligned? What is that? These lights bending and refracting in upon themselves must have been brought to honor someone important. The names have been worn away by time, however.
In this world, then.
And this. An enormous cavern yawns beyond the platform. A seemingly infinite number of honeycombed rooms stretch out past where you can see. We know this. From our origin. What is this?
Fine.
Oh, 5 buttons are arrayed around a central hex. An indecipherable display glows on the bottom, where a 6th button would otherwise be. A number has been crudely carved into the surface of the 5 buttons. We could enter the code with a location we already know. Try to remember the codes to any important locations you're aware of. The code for the Indus Gate. No, that's too quick. The Dead Memorialist's Note. That could be interesting. The first Kastov's Tomb. Where will we go? We'll decide in the next episode. I'm sorry. I have to think about this a little bit. And just hearing me hum and puff and huff. That won't be a good experience. Or I don't know. But thank you for watching. We'll decide in the next episode where we'll go. Have a great time until next time, and happy gaming to you. This is Immanuel signing out.